Eat a Culture Vulture, your alternative weekly entertainment guide. Writing is by Pat Harrington and music is by Tim Bragg. Highlights this week include The Sisters Brothers, 2018, a revisionist western that subverts genre conventions, following two bounty-hunting brothers on a journey of survival, greed, and self-discovery. Belfast, 2021, a poignant coming-of-age drama set against the backdrop of 1960s Northern Ireland, capturing the innocence of youth amid political turmoil. Respect, 2021, a powerful biopic of Aretha Franklin, showcasing her rise to fame, struggles, and enduring legacy through an unforgettable performance by Jennifer Hudson. Now, onto this week's full selection of films and programs.
Saturday the 1st of February, 2025. Women Who Rock, Sky Arts from 9 p.m. A celebration of women who reshaped the music industry. Their struggles and triumphs reflect wider changes in society. The show captures the energy and defiance of artists who refused to conform. The documentary highlights how music became a form of resistance. Each performer carved a space in a male-dominated world. The interviews reveal personal sacrifices behind public success. Viewers will see how these women changed perceptions. Their influence reaches beyond music into fashion and activism. The program is a reminder of the power of creative expression. Judgment at Nuremberg, 1961, BBC Two, 12:45 p.m. A courtroom drama that examines responsibility. The focus is not only on the accused but also on those who look the other way. The film asks difficult questions about morality and justice. Performances are powerful, particularly Spencer Tracy as the judge. The script avoids easy answers, forcing viewers to consider uncomfortable truths. The weight of history is felt in every scene. Decades later, the questions remain relevant. The film warns against blind obedience and moral compromise. A stark reminder of how societies justify their worst actions. Polystyrene, I Am a Cliché, Sky Arts 2 a.m. A raw and intimate portrait of an artist ahead of her time. Polystyrene challenged conventions, both in punk music and in life. Her story is one of rebellion and self-discovery. The film explores her impact on music and identity. Personal letters and interviews reveal a woman torn between ambition and expectation. Her mixed heritage shaped her outsider status. More than a biography, this is a story about finding a voice. It resonates with anyone who has felt out of place. Her influence continues in today's alternative music scene.
Sunday the 2nd of February, 2025. The Straight Story, 1999, film for 4:30 p.m. A slow and meditative film about an elderly man's journey. He travels across America on a lawnmower, determined to reconnect with his brother. The simplicity of the story hides great emotional depth. David Lynch directs with restraint, showing warmth rather than his usual darkness. The performances feel authentic, particularly from Richard Farnsworth. The film lingers on landscapes, emphasizing time and memory. It is a quiet reflection on aging and regret. The journey is physical, but also symbolic. The film asks whether old wounds can ever truly heal. Harrods, The Rise and Fall of a British Institution, Channel 5, 9 p.m. Once a symbol of luxury, Harrods represents changing economic tides. The documentary traces its history from family-run business to foreign ownership. Behind the glamour is a tale of power and shifting fortunes. The program exposes the conflicts between tradition and modernization. It shows how consumer culture evolved alongside British society. The store's rise mirrors imperial confidence, its sale reflects global shifts. More than just a shop, Harrods embodies national identity. The film questions what is lost when heritage is sold. It is a case study in money and influence. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Read with Reece Shearsmith, BBC for 9 p.m. A chilling reading of a classic tale. Shearsmith brings the dual nature of man to life. His performance captures the fear and fascination of the original text. The Gothic horror remains unsettling today. The story explores hidden desires and suppressed instincts. It suggests that civilization is only a thin veil. This adaptation reminds us why the story endures. The duality within us all is both disturbing and compelling. A gripping interpretation of a timeless tale. Ian Rankin investigates, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, BBC for 10:05 p.m. Rankin explores the real inspirations behind Stevenson's novel. He delves into Victorian anxieties and the idea of the double life. The true history is as eerie as the fiction. Interviews with experts reveal deeper meanings. The investigation links the story to crime, class, and repression. Stevenson's world was one of contradictions and secrets. A fascinating look at why the story still haunts us. The themes remain familiar, even in modern society. A perfect companion piece to the previous program. Belfast, 2021, BBC 2:10 p.m. Kenneth Branagh's semi-autobiographical film captures childhood in a divided city. The innocence of youth contrasts with the backdrop of violence. The black and white cinematography adds a nostalgic quality. The story is told through a child's eyes, softening but not erasing the pain. There are moments of humor and warmth, making the loss feel sharper. Family bonds provide strength amid uncertainty. A love letter to a city and a past that can't be reclaimed. The film reminds us that history is personal. A moving account of home and belonging. The Sisters Brothers, 2018, BBC 2:11:30 p.m. The Sisters Brothers is a revisionist western that subverts the genre's conventions. It follows two bounty-hunting brothers navigating a rapidly changing American frontier. Directed by Jack Ordyard, the film balances dark humor with moments of deep introspection. It explores themes of violence, greed, and fractured familial bonds. Joaquin Phoenix and John C. Reilly deliver compelling performances as the titular brothers. Phoenix's Charlie is impulsive and reckless, while Reilly's Eli is burdened by a growing conscience. Their dynamic forms the film's emotional core, as Eli questions their brutal way of life and dreams of something better. Jake Gyllenhaal and Riz Ahmed give strong supporting performances. They add depth to the film's exploration of shifting loyalties. They also enhance the portrayal of evolving ideals. The cinematography by Benoit Davy captures the stark beauty of the Western landscape. From sun-scorched plains to dimly lit saloons, every frame enhances the film's melancholic tone. The film's visual storytelling is meticulous, highlighting both the isolation and camaraderie of its characters. The score, composed by Alexandre Desplat, blends traditional Western sounds with a haunting, modern sensibility. The music highlights the film's tension. It strengthens the introspective moments. This reinforces the sense of an old world fading into a new one. Thematically, The Sisters Brothers critiques the brutality of frontier justice and the corrosive nature of capitalism. The gold rush is depicted as a ruthless pursuit, where survival often comes at the cost of morality. Ethical dilemmas arise as the brothers encounter figures who challenge their worldview. These encounters force them to confront their past and consider the possibility of change. Critics praised the film's unique take on the Western genre. Its blend of dark comedy, action, and philosophical depth set it apart from more traditional entries. Some viewers found its pacing deliberate. Others appreciated its contemplative nature. They saw it as a meditation on brotherhood, ambition, and the price of violence. The Sisters Brothers is a thought-provoking and visually stunning film. It offers a fresh perspective on the Western mythos, grounding its story in human emotion rather than spectacle.
Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. Mr. Jones, 2019. A journalist uncovers a famine that others choose to ignore. The film exposes how truth is manipulated. The protagonist risks everything to reveal reality. The visuals shift between cold desolation and propaganda's warmth. The contrast shows how suffering is hidden. The cost of truth is painfully high. A film about courage and complicity. Silence enables cruelty, while speaking out invites danger. A reminder that stories shape history. Fire Island, 2022. A reimagining of Pride and Prejudice set in a modern LGBTQ+ holiday retreat. The film mixes wit with social commentary. It celebrates community while exposing its flaws. Romance is central, but so is friendship. The characters navigate love, status, and belonging. The humor makes deeper themes more accessible. A joyful yet thoughtful film. It reminds us that acceptance isn't always easy. A refreshing take on a classic tale.
Tuesday the 4th of February, 2025. All the Money in the World, 2017, Great, movies 9 p.m. A thriller based on real events. The film follows the kidnapping of John Paul Getty III. His grandfather's refusal to pay the ransom dominates the narrative. The story highlights greed and power. The boy's suffering is secondary to financial concerns. Family bonds are tested against corporate interests. Mussolini, Son of the Century, Sky Arts 9 p.m. A documentary exploring the rise of a dictator. It traces his journey from socialism to totalitarianism. The program pieces together rare footage and expert analysis. It examines how ambition turns into authoritarian rule. The film shows how a leader's early ideals can curdle into oppression. The dangers of political idolatry are evident. A necessary history lesson. The past offers warnings for the present. The documentary challenges viewers to see patterns in modern politics.
Wednesday the 5th of February, 2025. Respect, 2021, BBC One 11:15 p.m. The story of Aretha Franklin's rise to fame. Jennifer Hudson delivers a commanding performance. The music carries the film, but so does its emotional weight. It explores the pressures of success. Franklin's voice made history, but her journey was fraught with struggle. The film does not shy away from personal hardships. More than a biography, it is a tribute. A reminder of the resilience behind the legend. A powerful portrayal of an artist's fight to be heard. Mean Streets, 1973, film for 11:35 p.m. Scorsese's early masterpiece. A gritty look at loyalty and survival in Little Italy. The film's raw energy and improvisational style make it feel real. Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro shine as young men caught between crime and conscience. The streets are their battleground. Violence is both a choice and a fate. An essential watch for those who love character-driven films. It laid the foundation for Scorsese's later classics. A look at ambition, failure, and redemption.
Thursday the 6th of February, 2025. Oliver. 1968, film for 10 p.m. A musical that remains beloved. The story of an orphan in Victorian London. Songs and performances make it an enduring classic. Beneath the charm is a tale of survival. The film does not ignore the harsh realities of poverty. Dickens' world is softened but not erased. A family favorite with dark undercurrents. The contrast between joy and hardship makes it compelling. A classic that still resonates. Some Like It Hot, 1959, BBC for 8:20 p.m. A comedy masterpiece. Two musicians disguise themselves as women to escape the mob. The humor is sharp, and the performance is iconic. Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis have perfect timing. Marilyn Monroe adds charm and melancholy. The film balances farce with genuine emotion. Beneath the laughter is a look at identity and deception. A film ahead of its time. Endlessly rewatchable and still relevant. Can Elon Musk Rule the World? Channel 4, 9 p.m. A documentary examining one of the most controversial figures today. It explores his vision and influence. The program asks whether one man should hold so much power. Musk's innovations have changed industries. But ambition comes with consequences. The film presents both his brilliance and his flaws. An insightful investigation into modern leadership. Technology and capitalism intertwine. The future may rest in the hands of a few. Pitch Black, 2000, ITV for 9 p.m. A sci-fi thriller with a cult following. A transport ship crashes on a dark planet. The survivors face both internal and external threats. Vin Diesel's anti-hero dominates the film. His character walks the line between savior and predator. The darkness is both literal and symbolic. Tense, atmospheric, and visually striking. A film that proves sci-fi can be both action-packed and thought-provoking.
Friday the 7th of February, 2025. Ella Fitzgerald live at Montrose, Sky Arts 8 p.m. A concert film capturing a jazz legend at her best. Fitzgerald's voice remains unmatched. Her performance is effortless yet deeply moving. The setlist is a journey through jazz history. The audience is spellbound. The film showcases her warmth and mastery. A celebration of pure talent. A must-watch for music lovers. Her voice still enchants decades later. Ella Fitzgerald, just one of those things. Sky Arts 9:30 p.m. A documentary exploring her life and career. The struggles behind the success are revealed. Her rise from hardship to global fame is inspiring. Interviews and archival footage bring her story to life. The film highlights both her triumphs and personal sacrifices. She reshaped music forever. A fitting tribute to a true pioneer. Her impact goes beyond jazz. Her legacy is one of perseverance and excellence. Lynch Ounce, film for 1:35 a.m. A documentary about the connection between The Wizard of Ounce and David Lynch's films. It delves into cinematic influences and hidden meanings. Lynch's work is filled with references to Ounce. The documentary explores these links in depth. Filmmakers and critics offer their insights. A fascinating look at artistic inspiration. It shows how one story can shape another. A must-watch for cinephiles.
And finally, streaming. On Channel 4 Streaming, Vulture presents The Sketch Artist, Season 3, from Friday the 7th of February, 2025. A detective series with a unique protagonist. A forensic sketch artist reconstructs faces and memories. The show blends mystery with human insight. The new season deepens character backstories. It focuses on perception and how we interpret truth. Crime solving is as much about psychology as evidence. A gripping drama with an original premise. Fans of intelligent thrillers will be hooked. On History Hit, Dogs, Their History, Episode 1, from Thursday the 6th of February, 2025. A look at how dogs shaped human lives. From hunting partners to companions, their role has changed. The documentary explores this shared history. Footage from different cultures highlights contrasts in treatment. The bond between humans and dogs is complex. Some are loved, others exploited. More than a history lesson, this is a reflection on human nature. Our relationship with animals says much about us.